Hello everybody and welcome to the INORL Benihana Cup Series Championship Weekend. It is down to just two drivers, the AFC champion Kyle Thomas versus the NFC champion Scott Ferguson. But first, we have ourselves the Pro Bowl, which has all the 30 drivers that did not make it to the finale, all racing in for one more time. And both these races are going to be held at world famous Zen Joltis. Yeah, Zen Joltis is always awesome, and that's why we held our finals races here. So, here's the starting lineup for the Pro Bowl. And starting in 30th, it'll be the Denver Bronco, former Bronco, now Kansas City Chief, Kyle Sosnowski. And then in 29th, it'll be the Tampa Bay Buck, Dustin Ray. In 28th, it'll be the New York Jet, Luke Walker. And in 27th, it'll be the Miami Dolphin, Charles Roberts. 26th, it'll be the Houston Texan, Nick Barney. And 25th, it'll be the Cincinnati Bengal, Avi Sachs. Starting 24th is the New York Giant, Pichu. And 23rd is the Buffalo Bill, Devin Whitston. Starting 22nd, it'll be the San Francisco 49er, Jonathan Skibnicki. And then 21st, it'll be the Patriot, Daniel Day. Starting 20th, it'll be the New Orleans Saint, George Rourke. And 19th, it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguar, Lily Erickson. And then starting in 18th, it'll be the Tennessee Titan, Chris Washer. And 17th, it'll be the Seattle Seahawk, Kevin White. Starting 16th, it'll be the San Diego Charger, Ryan Acosta. And 15th, it'll be the Chicago Bear, Ryan Camden. Starting 14th will be the AFC runner-up, the Oakland Raider, Austin LaPlante. And 13th, it'll be the NFC runner-up, the Dallas Cowboy, Declan Cave, and former defending champion. In 12th, it'll be the Cleveland Brown, Rod Houston. And 11th, it'll be the Washington Redskin, Kyle Beck. And 10th, it'll be the Cardinal, Jacob Lawler. And 9th, it'll be the Viking, Hayden Klein. And 8th, it'll be the Packer, Charles Sanford. And 7th, it'll be the St. Louis Ram, Nick Parasols. And 6th, it'll be the Detroit Lion, John McNamara. And 5th, it'll be the Atlanta Falcon, Logan Faulkner. And in 4th, it'll be the Philadelphia Eagle, Connor Smith. And in 3rd is the Denver Bronco, Alex Bragow. And on the outside of the front row, it'll be the Baltimore Raven, James Shelley. And on the pole for the Pro Bowl is going to be the Indianapolis Colt, DJ Curtis. The field was randomized. Instead of, setting the field up, part of rankings, it was randomized to make this an unpredictable race. So if you thought you were going to get a higher position because of your point standing, well, not the case here in the Pro Bowl. It's randomly inverted. It's randomized so that everyone gets a fair shot in the Pro Bowl, so you never know what happens. And after the Pro Bowl, of course, the season finale, the final race. It'll be the 6-lap dash to the finish in Zen Joltis between Kyle Thomas and Scott Ferguson. It'll be Panthers versus Steelers in what we call the Super Bowl, if you prefer to call it that. But anyway, first up, the Pro Bowl begins with these famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
And yes, there will be cautions this time, but it's only because it's 16 laps. It makes the race a lot more funner and realistic. So here we go, cars are rolling, and when we get back, and if we do get a season 3, we're going to have a brand new NFL car mod to use next season. Not this season, we're going to use it next season. But I think we have a new mod set up, and if we can get all 32 cars available, we could use it by season 3 if I choose to do a season 3. Here we go, pace car will be out for 16 laps in the Pro Bowl. They're just going to compete to win in the Pro Bowl and to have bragging rights. This is just for bragging rights, but finals coming up as Kyle Thomas and Ferguson watch the green flag drop for these 3 drivers in the Pro Bowl. DJ Curtis off to a comfortable start. Wow, I'm surprised. Zanjoltis, a big jump for him at a track like Zanjoltis. Though that could all change in an instant though. Alex Raga going for second. Here comes Logan Faulkner though. Faulkner getting, well, Raga getting help from Faulkner. Alex Raga getting help from Logan Faulkner. They're closing in on DJ Curtis. Sweet 16 laps here at Zanjoltis. And pit stops will be used, I think, if possible. They'll have to take at least one pit stop. DJ Curtis is still the leader. Now it's Logan Faulkner in for second. They go through that final corner. Who's going to lead the first lap? Look at this. Faulkner going through down Curtis. DJ Curtis leads lap number 1. Not the whole race though, because Hayden Klein and Hayden Klein on the bottom. Klein, where did he come from? Hayden Klein out of nowhere goes down 3 wide for the lead. And Klein, he's going to make it through. Hayden Klein makes it through. And now Klein is the leader. Here comes Chicago Bear. Ryan Camden. Camden's going down for second. Nick Barney helping in the draft. There's also Kyle Beck added to the mix. Camden going for the lead. Chicago Bear trying to make the pass on the division rival Viking. Oh, look at this. 6 wide at Zanjoltis. That's what the track is known for. Of course, you're going to see some 6-7 wide racing. Gotta be careful though, because it could get pretty congested here, and it can cause a big, mighty wreck. Oh, look at Nick Barney. He's going on the bottom. Nick Barney took the lead. Nick Barney actually took the lead away. Ryan Acosta is going for more. Look at this, 6 wide. It's all congested in that field. Someone is bound to wreck. Oh boy, I hope they don't wreck. That would be disastrous. Whoa, Pichu and Luke Walker, the both New York teams, almost got loose. Wow, trying to help each other, but they just got loose. Oh no, Charles Sanford below the yellow line. I thought I saw Charles Sanford go below the yellow line. He's below the line. Charles Sanford went below the line. He got a little loose. There's a spin between Connor Smith. Ron Houston is flipping. Sanford made it out though, but not Devin Winston didn't. Kyle Sosnowski wrecked. And Austin LaPlante wrecked as well. We'll get to that later. The caution's out. DJ Curtis involved. And the leader was Ryan Acosta. Ryan Acosta led. Wow, what an ugly wreck there behind as we saw drivers wrecking and flipping. My goodness. And here, before we get to the wreck, look at this camera from Abby Sachs. It looks pretty weird. 3 wide battle for the lead right in the camera. Look at this. Kevin White wrecks out the field with Charles Roberts, and there's Abby Sachs flipping and spinning. There's Sachs flipping around as the camera cuts, and someone's upside down. Oh, it's Nick Barney. No, wait, that's Logan Faulkner. That's Logan Faulkner flipping. Curtis might have gotten damaged. Hayden Klein also going for a wild ride as he's flipping as well. And he gets a big camera view. Here it is again. Let's see Roberts, Kevin White. They wrecked out right here. Kyle Beck, Ryan Camden. They get pushed into the wall. Klein almost flips out of the wall. And he goes for a wild ride and a couple barrel rolls along with that. That's a once-in-a-lifetime camera view you've seen, folks. You just saw, folks. Here he is, flipping. A ton of barrel rolls all over the grass. And he tries desperately to save it. And there you see Curtis and Camden also got damage. Hard damage. And we saw earlier Connor Smith spun and Rod Houston was involved in another wreck. That was the caution, by the way. So let's see that again. And it was a separate incident. The first one was was actually the cause of the caution. But what happened in the second one? So here's the wreck between Rod Houston and Connor Smith. They all got congested between each other and Austin LaPlante. And then they are going flipping. Houston stays up on top of Smith. Meanwhile, Sosnowski flips out. And Dustin Ray spins as well. My goodness, Cal Sosnowski, the last couple races has been entirely flips on him. Yeah, he's been flipping in the last couple races. Wow, unlucky Sosnowski continues for another season, but wow, my goodness. That was just, wow, that was a big one. Two big wrecks. I thought there was only one, but there were two. There were actually two. Wow, didn't even expect it. But anyway, we're into lap 4. We're going to try to get back under green. And damn, there they go. They're going down pit stops right now. They're going to take their pit stop right now, so this doesn't become a fuel mileage race later. And here they come down pit road. As you see, Acosta makes his way down pit road, and the rest of the field do so too. And some damaged cars as well. And guess what? Ryan Acosta is out first. Acosta will keep his lead. Comes out pit road first. So now let's get back under green with a couple laps to go. Well, there's only going to be like about 8 laps to go because this caution period is taking... No, wait, it's a normal caution, but nevertheless, it feels like it's taking long, isn't it? But, well, it's Zentultis. Connor Smith, Devin Winston, Kevin White, Austin LaPlante, Charles Roberts, Rod Houston, Kyle Sosnowski, DJ Curtis, Avi Sachs, Ryan Camden, Hayden Klein, Logan Faulkner have retired. So now leaves 18 drivers on the lead lap here in the Pro Bowl to win it here. Ryan Acosta has taken the lead, and it's Pichu, Luke Walker, Chris Washer, and John McNamara in the top 5. They may not be competing for a championship, but they are competing for bragging rights to win the Pro Bowl. 9 to go as the green is out again. Here comes Luke Walker. Luke Walker wasting no time against his teammate Pichu. They're getting no help from each other. I guess they're all competing for the win too. Ryan Acosta, the Charger, looking to hang on. Last season, Spencer Germer won a race in the start of the series in the 80 machine. Now it's taken over by Ryan Acosta. Acosta looks to lead San Diego to another victory. The only two that have won multiple this season were Ryan Acosta, no wait, not Ryan Acosta, I mean Lily Erickson and Jonathan Skibnicki. And Skibnicki is currently running. Oh no, I think he's not running. I'm not sure if he's running or not. No, he's running in the top 10, I mean. I just didn't see him. I do apologize for that. And Erickson, though, is running in 12th, so still there's a chance to get a 3-win season, or another could get a 2-win season. Or maybe another one could get 1 win. Chris Washer looks to win here this series as he's now in 2nd after Luke Walker led that lap. Here comes Washer. Here comes Jacob Lawler. Lawler already has a win this season as well. He's looking to go 2. Chris Washer is looking to go, is stuck in the middle. It could be Lawler. The Clan Coup defending champion is now no longer going to be defending champion after this weekend. Whoa, I thought Shelley got real loose behind. Wow, James Shelley with the save there as he almost got loose. Jacob Lawler, now your new leader, battling against Chris Washer. It'll be 7 to go. Washer, I think, led that lap. Oh no, wait a minute. No, Washer did lead that lap. It looked like Lawler was going to get it to the scoreboard. I guess it was trying to warm up, and then it found out that Washer is now the leader. So it's now Chris Washer, the new leader. John Skibnicki, look at him going below. He's now in 3rd. I couldn't find him earlier, but now I found him in the top 3. John Skibnicki won early, but then dropped off later. Now Skibnicki looks to end it in a positive note. Jacob Lawler still battling Chris Washer for the lead. Wow, I'm surprised Chris Washer is still strong on the high side. He's been working that high side all day. Getting help from John McNamara. McNamara real quick there. May not be long though. Here comes Skibnicki. Here comes Nick Parasols, the overall points leader at the end of the season. He struggled at the playoffs. Didn't quite make it, but he's looking to also end it with a positive note. 6 to go. 6 laps to go for Jonathan Skibnicki or any other driver. It's anybody's race. Top 10 competing. This is the entire top 10 and more competing for the win. Skibnicki now takes the lead. Here comes Declan Cave looking to make it 4 wide. 4 wide battle and now Ryan Acosta gets blocked. Good block for Skibnicki. Here comes Declan Cave. Declan Cave going for that position. And now Skibnicki takes it away. Here comes Cave. Cave trying to rebound. May not be winning 2 in a row, but he is going to compete for the Pro Bowl win. Here we go. 5 laps to go at Zenjoltas. The next flag is going to end the race. So if there's another caution, someone is out in front of after the caution, they're the winner. So we get another caution, the race is over. Charles Sanford blocked by Declan Cave. Battle between the 2 NFC drivers, Cave and Sanford. Here comes the giant Pichu. Pichu looks to go below. And Pichu has the second spot. Daniel Day trying to go on the bottom. And Declan Cave blocking every possible lane. But Pichu, he knows he found an opening. Pichu's found it. 4 to go and someone hits the stripe. Still green and we could still be in for a good race. Everyone pitted under caution, so I guess fuel mileage may not be an issue. Or is it? Or will it be? We'll see. Daniel Day is now in second. Daniel Day looks to go for the top spot. McNamara, oh, Nick Parasol's added to the mix, 4 wide. Jacob Lawler also adding to the mix as well. And Parasols now moves up to second, battling with Jacob Lawler for the spot, as Pichu tries desperately to block all sides. Now he's blocked all sides. Here comes the Ram. Here comes Nick Parasols, battling for the lead. Parasols trying to go forward with 3 to go in the Pro Bowl. 3 to go in the Pro Bowl. Parasols with the lead. Lawler and Ragnar on the bottom. Parasols comfortable lead over the 80 and 11. All trying desperately to block all Parasols trying to block every lane. It's not going to be enough. Ryan Acosta is going for the lead. Acosta down on the bottom. Jacob Lawler down on the bottom as well. As you see the Charger bolting through. Nick Parasol still desperate for a fight. Oh no, they're approaching lap car Kyle back. This could change everything. He helped up the drivers behind. It's now down to just 4. Ryan Acosta, James Shelley, Jonathan Skibnicki, and Declan Cave. I didn't even see the lap car coming in. The next lap car they face is Dustin Ray. Not sure they'll catch up to him. 2 to go in the Pro Bowl. And Ryan Acosta still hanging on. Acosta hanging on over James Shelley. And And now look at this. Here comes Ryan. Here comes Shelley. Oh, Shelley gets blocked. Costa's still trying to block every lane possible. And he couldn't do that. Just when I said it, Shelley goes for it. James Shelley, look at this. Raven and 49er, the Super Bowl real life matchup in the top 3. They're all trying to pass the Charger. Down to these 4 drivers now. The lap car Kyle Beck held up the drivers behind. It may be a long shot now for Parasols to come back. There you see Parasols in view. Dustin Ray made it to pit road. Nick Barney as well. Uh-oh, could this be a pit stop race? Here we go towards the white flag with 1 to go. And they're not pitting. They're not going to go for the pit stops. James Shelley led that lap. And Shelley trying to hold off Skibnicki to win the Pro Bowl. The top 2 drivers battling are the real-life Super Bowl competitors, Ravens and 49ers. Will the Ravens win the Pro Bowl, though? Or will Skibnicki make it 3 wins this season? Look at this. Parasol's caught up to the pack. Here comes a counter for 3rd. And I don't think Skibnicki's going to have a battle. Here they come towards the final turn. And I think James Shelley might hold up the pack. And James Shelley is going to win under caution in the Pro Bowl. The caution flag just came out. Doesn't matter, the race is already over. James Shelley wins it here in the Pro Bowl. There was a wreck behind. I really couldn't tell who it was. I think, I'm not even quite sure, honestly. We have to go back in the replay and see. Caution came a little early. Who was it for? As we were waiting for the lights to come on, the lights came on early, so. Around here somewhere, let me see if the caution came out around here. Right here, or someone just spun, let me see. Either that or it was just debris. It was debris. Because I don't see anybody spinning out. Honestly, I really don't see anybody spinning out. It might have been for debris. But oh well, James Shelley, he had it on the final turn. We race it to the line. And James Shelley wins the Pro Bowl in stunning fashion. And he just beats out John Skibnicki to win it. There you see him holding the checkered flag. And what a race it was here in the Pro Bowl. Now we get to the finals. But first, here's the finishing results of the Pro Bowl on your screen. Not going to go through them. You probably know where you are now. And about half the field retired. So I'm not going to really go... I'm not going to go through it. But... well, your positions, you can count on your positions where you finished it. But if you're the winner, don't spoil. Please do not spoil the race. Either way, still don't spoil. But nevertheless, the race is over. And James Shelley takes the victory in the Pro Bowl. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. The championship race between Scott Ferguson and Kyle Thomas. Here we go. Here we are, folks. The championship race. And it's between the NFC champion Scott Ferguson and the AFC champion Kyle Thomas. We're not going to wait any longer. Let's hear those famous words in motorsports for the final time this season.
Drivers, start your engines!
Here we go, folks. Scott Ferguson and Kyle Thomas, both NFC and AFC champions, competing for the title of INORL Benihana Cup Series champion. One-on-one race, 6 laps, and if we get a caution, it'll come out because I've turned cautions on, and that means the race would be over. If we get one single caution, the race is over. I know the previous races have not had cautions, but if we had a caution, that would determine who would win it. So every little bit counts. These two came from the wild card all the way to the finals, but only one will win here this season to become Season 2 champ. Here we go, a battle between Scott Ferguson and Kyle Thomas, and the championship is underway with the green flag. Scott Ferguson won the pole. Fastest time in practice between Kyle Thomas. Field was randomized and Ferguson won the pole, and luckily for the number 1 machine, it's 1 versus 43. Wow. First to 43rd. How ironic the numbers are, well, placed that way. I didn't even set that up, but what a weird coincidence. But anyway, still a battle. It's Scott Ferguson still leading the field. Kyle Thomas, he needs to get drafting help to get in front. Now Kyle Thomas is waiting for the right time to make his move. It could be going side by side. We could be side by side to the line. Just 2 of these guys battling it for 6 laps. And here comes Kyle Thomas. Who will lead the first lap here in the championship race? The first of 6. It's going to be Scott Ferguson. So the first lap went to Scott Ferguson. We'll see if Kyle Thomas will take the second lap. Will Kyle Thomas take lap number 2? And he will. He's going to try to make a pass. And he makes it work. Steelers have won a total of 6 Super Bowls, and the Panthers have been only to 1. They haven't won that one. But now Scott Ferguson trying to erase that. At least give Panthers something to cheer about. And Steeler trying to, and Kyle Thomas trying to continue the Steeler legacy. Trying to take it to victory lane. These speeds are real fast. 245 miles per hour. The last time it was clocked. Thomas actually had the fastest lap. Here comes lap 2. Will Thomas lead the lap? And we're heading to lap 3, halfway done. Ferguson has a run, but Thomas leads. And now it's up to 259 miles per hour. Wow, these cars are fast. And the second lap in a row, Kyle Thomas had the fastest. Here comes Ferguson trying to use a strategy to his advantage. And now Ferguson makes the move against them with 4 to go. At this point, the next caution ends the race and determines the race at this point, if there is one. Still all about the side-by-side. Will Thomas have to wait to pull the trigger? Or will Ferguson wait until gets a couple laps left and then he warms up a bit, and then the fun begins? Here we go, lap 4 with 3 to go in the championship race. It's very short, but it will be fast enough to determine the winner. And third lap in a row, it was Michael White. It was Kyle Thomas having the fastest lap. Wow, but Ferguson still hanging on. Thomas going for side by side. And now it's Thomas's turn to make the move. Kyle Thomas going for the move. He's got it. Kyle Thomas gets it. Trying to put the 43 into victory lane. Trying to go from 43rd to all the way to 1st. Well, he didn't start 43rd anyway. There was only 32 drivers competing, but, well, still, it feels like going from 43rd to 1st for him. Trying to make it happen. And Ferguson trying to keep number 1 up to number 1. Here we go, 2 to go at St. Joltis, 2 laps away from our champion being crowned. Down the line it'll be Kyle Thomas leading. And Thomas had the fastest lap again. That could be the move of the race. Here comes Ferguson, battling for the lead. Ferguson, he's going to try to keep it straight. This could be part of Kyle Thomas's strategy to wait until the very last lap to make a pass. But he has led a couple laps and had the fastest lap throughout the race. But we'll see if Thomas can add up quick. Here comes Thomas. Thomas going for the lead. I think Ferguson might let him pass because he's trying to use that to his advantage as well. Trying to save till the very last lap to make the pass. and now Kyle Thomas makes the move. We head to the final turn. The white flag will be out with 1 lap to go. Who's going to win the INORL Benihana Cup Series crown? White flag is out. And once again, Thomas had the fastest lap. But here comes Ferguson. Ferguson going for it. He wants to keep it side by side. Will he be able to do so? He's going to keep it side by side. Thomas may have to lay off a bit. Hope to get drafting to get a pass. Now the one machine Ferguson wants a piece. It's been a little slower than 43 all day, but he's trying to make it to number 1. Uh-oh, Thomas still stuck on the high line. He needs to get out of it quick. Not sure if he's going to get out of it. Look at Ferguson pull off. Now Thomas dipped to the bottom. Will he make a move on the final turn? Here they come towards the final stretch. Will Thomas have enough move? Here we go. Scott Ferguson to turn away from the championship. And Thomas is going to go for one more battle, but Scott Ferguson is your INORL Benihana Cup Series champion. Scott Ferguson holds off Kyle Thomas to win the championship. Congratulations to Scott Ferguson on becoming INORL Benihana Cup Series champion. Came from the wild card, from the bottom of the wild card. Just made it to the wild card round, losing a 6-point difference between NFC South over Logan Faulkner. He lost that title by 6 points, but he came back in the wild card, survived in the divisionals, and made it through the conference championship to win here in the INORL Benihana Cup Series. And now the number 1 car is in victory lane. So Scott Ferguson, a well-deserved championship lap for him. Kyle Thomas came oh so close, but you got to give him credit. He really did try. Came all the way down as well. He also was on the bottom of the wild cards. And these two Davids battled out for the title, but only one could win. That was Scott Ferguson. And everyone just cheering, both receiving a standing ovation from the crowd. But Scott Ferguson, the man in the blue, is going to victory lane to crown himself as the INORL Benihana Cup Series Season 2 championship. For the second year in a row, it goes to an NFC driver. Congratulations, Scott Ferguson, on a job well done winning the title. And boy, was it a great season for everyone. It was an amazing season. Ever since we expanded to a 16-game regular season and the playoffs, it's just been fun till the very end. So I want to thank everyone for watching all races of the INORL series. It's a real pleasure doing it as they disappear off to victory lane. Scott Ferguson, the number 1 car, is number 1 as he takes the championship of the INORL Benihana Cup Series Season 2. Season 3, again, I'm going to use a brand new NFL mod. If it's completed in time, we'll have that for Season 3. Otherwise, we'll come up with something else. So it won't be there for a long time, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Anyway, the next series is going to be the MLP Cup Series Season 4. After a long wait, it will finally continue, and we will crown ourselves a brand new MLP Cup champion. And after that, the Palooza is back for the 4th round. For its 4th running against Pokemon Cup drivers and MLP Cup drivers. But first we got to get through 24 races of the MLP Cup Series from the NRSL. So I want to thank the INRL for this opportunity to sponsor a series under their name. And I want to thank every INRL participant who has watched this video, and who has watched the races and this video in general. But so congratulations, Scott Ferguson, winning the championship again. We will see you guys in the MLP Cup Series Season 4, which will start next week. So hope you guys stick around. And by the way, this weekend is my birthday, so if you want to send birthday wishes out to me, please send it below. Comment below on my birthday, saying happy birthday. I would love that. But anyway, so I wish everyone a pleasant good day, and we hope to see you later this week for the MLP Cup Series premiere. Season 4 premiere and a couple more races along with it. So there'll be a ton of races to upload. It'll be fun. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.